Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. We just got a bombshell dropped by Donald Trump out of nowhere, right? We know that he has been working on his new crypto project and that is going to be announced here on September 16th, this coming Monday. And so just 4 days away, we have some information that's going to be coming out regarding that project, when it is going to launch. And so I think that's definitely something to be paying attention to. And so if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. And so let's go ahead and jump right into it here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. And so we have Bitcoin currently trading just above $58,000. Now we did fall down earlier this week to about $52,000. Now that was a great buying opportunity there, as we did bounce off of that support line that has been holding since about February of this year. And now I am expecting this to go back up to the resistance line right around $63,000. And so if you're interested in trading Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, you can check out the link underneath the video to Margex. There is currently an airdrop going on right now for Caspa. If you trade on the platform, you can earn up to $5,000 of Caspa through an airdrop. Now, there is no KYC required on the platform, and so that means that there is no personal information that needs to be shared. And so before we jump into that information with Trump here, I would like to take a look at a couple of things. And so gold here is now pushing new all-time highs, trading around $2,557. Since about March of this year, we broke out right around $2,100 and are now trading around $2,600. And so this is definitely very bullish for Bitcoin as well. If we take a look at Bitcoin versus gold here, we can see that Bitcoin and gold have correlations, right? However, gold tends to lead Bitcoin. And so I think that is the case here. Where we are at right now with gold versus Bitcoin, I believe we are right here. Gold consolidated back in October of 2023. Now Bitcoin is currently consolidating about 12 months later, and I am expecting a break to the upside. And so that's something to be paying attention to as well. We also have the Fed having their meeting next week, September 18th, in 5 days and 19 hours to discuss cutting rates. And so right now, the probability of them cutting rates of 25 basis points is 72%. And so that's something to be paying attention to. I think if we do get a rate cut, we're going to see the markets really turn bullish, and I think this is something very positive moving forward. And so now let's go ahead and take a look at the video here from Donald Trump.
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. this September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
And so, upcoming on his space on Monday at 8 p.m., he is going to be explaining the project that they've been working on. Now, the Trump family has been pushing out this project the last couple of weeks. However, there's not a ton of information out there on it. And so, the information that we do have is that they're going to have a funding round raising $540 million. Now, that is going to be 30% of the tokens. And so the project that they're going to be launching is World Liberty Financial. Now, this is a decentralized finance platform. And so they are aiming to raise $540 million through the sale of 30% of its Wlfi token. Now, this has not launched yet. We're going to get more information on that on Monday. And so this sale of $540 million at 30% would put the valuation of the company at $1.8 billion. Now, 70% of those tokens are earmarked for project insiders. Now, something very interesting there, right? They're only selling 30% of the tokens. Now, I imagine that they're going to be using the funds from this project to fund the campaign. Now, we can also see here that World Liberty Financial is a decentralized finance platform that launched in mid-2024, offering its native token WLFI. The token is designed to facilitate the platform's core utilities, including staking, governance, and transaction processing. And so this platform here is going to be utilizing Aave and Ethereum, not Bitcoin, with open source approach. And so they're going to be using Aave, and so that's a coin to be paying attention to, as that could start doing very well over the next couple of days and upcoming to the launch and announcement coming up on Monday. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some other news here. Today we received information that Grayscale has launched an XRP trust. And so this is very bullish for XRP, as they could be working towards launching an XRP ETF. Now, there's multiple stages to that. This is the first step here, is launching the trust. And so something else that I think is going to be very bullish for XRP is the stablecoin bill here, the Clarity for Payment Stablecoins Act of 2023. Now, many people have said that this is going to be passed before the election. We had JP Morgan come out and say that the stablecoin bill is going to be passed by then as well. And so I think that this could be very bullish. This is going to add a lot of competition to Tether, which is very profitable today. And so I think that Ripple understands that. However, they're going to be the fully and first regulated cryptocurrency out there to launch their stablecoin. And so once this bill does pass here, that's when I'm going to expect Ripple to launch their stablecoin. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the overall market here. Right, let's take a look at the crypto total market cap excluding the top 10. And so we can see here, this is mostly altcoins here. So this takes away Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top 10 largest cryptocurrencies, and we're just looking at the market cap. And so we can see this has been on an uptrend here since the launch of cryptocurrency right around 2014 with this chart here. And so we can see back in 2017 we bottomed, and then we saw a big spike up with altcoins. And so this was altcoin season right here. Right? So once it bottomed, we saw a big altcoin season. Again, 2021, we came down, bounced off of this line, and then we saw an altcoin season. And so then after that, a big push up here and Bitcoin going up substantially, we saw a big drop down. And so we did start to see a little bit of a bounce here earlier this year. And so I believe this was due to the Bitcoin ETF. We started to see a lot of people become very interested in cryptocurrencies. Then we started to see a sell-off. Now we are back to that support line. And I do think we are making that transition to start curling back up here. And this is where I think we're going to start seeing the big altcoin season. It is going to be coming here in Q4 and into Q1 of 2025. And so this is definitely something to be paying attention to here as we make that transition up. I think we are bouncing off of the support, right? A good opportunity here to maybe be accumulating altcoins before the major run up coming towards the end of the year and into Q1 2025. And so let's go ahead and take a look at another chart here that could be validating that same concept. Now back in 2021 here, we're looking at the total 3 altcoins divided by Bitcoin. This was altcoin season, where we started to see a big push up here. A lot of money started flowing into altcoins. And so we can see here, we have been consolidating with altcoins versus Bitcoin here since May of 2023. And so we did just break to the upside here last week. This could be the start of a big push up for altcoins and utility coming into Q4, especially with the launch of XRP. I think it's going to start driving a lot of attention to the altcoin market as there's more and more utility coming out, right? We're seeing a lot of altcoins being mentioned. We're seeing a lot of integration into Polygon and real world assets, right? I just made a video the other day talking about Velo, as they are starting to work with BlackRock in addition to Ondo Finance, also working with the Treasury Fund that BlackRock has created. And so I definitely think this is very bullish for many cryptocurrencies. I think we will start seeing the transition into altcoins. I personally believe that some people underestimate the value of some altcoins. Now, every altcoin out there is not going to pump up substantially. However, there is going to be a select few of altcoins that do massive returns. I'm talking 50 to 100x returns. And so they're definitely worth looking into. However, if you want the safest investment out there, it is going to be Bitcoin. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. Also, make sure to check out the link underneath the video to get a share of the Caspa airdrop. Now, this is only going on for about another 10 days here, and then it does end. And so, make sure to sign up and get your deposit in there and start trading on Margex to earn a share of that. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.